Hello. Oh, that's paint, and that's paint too. Hello. So it is early morning. I actually don't know what time it is, but I thought it would be nice if you wanted to just sit and crochet with me, watch me do it, and just listen to me yap a little bit. I think doing crochet is really relaxing, so maybe watching it could be as well. I don't know, but yeah. So right now I am working on this color work jersey color work jersey for my sister. And I actually have to make two of them because they both want one. So it's gonna take me a little bit, but I figure we could just kind of hang out and have some fun. Alright, so you can probably hear the birds in the background too, which I think is kind of nice, but if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. Alright, so I am gonna angle you guys down a little bit just so you can see better. So we're working with 3 different colors right now. And the only issue is you get a little bit tangled sometimes, but these smaller skeins of yarn are super nice. And these are from, I actually don't know the brand. I have to look it up. And I'm wearing my pajamas, so very, very relaxed vibe. Alright, so I'm pretty much doing the same rows back and forth for a little bit now, so I don't need to look at my graph. But yeah, let's get started. So it's all single crochet, so it's taking a relatively long time, or it will take a relatively long time since it's such a tiny stitch. And this yarn is actually a lot thinner than what I'm used to working with, but it's really nice for the color work. I think the birds sound so nice. For a few years I lived kind of more in the city, and I didn't really get to hear a lot of birds. Well, actually, coincidentally, someone nearby me must have had chickens even in the city, because I could hear them in the morning, but that was about the only bird that I could hear. And I lived on a relatively busy street, absolutely busier than this one that I'm on currently, but this is more of like a back road area, but there's still a lot of people that come through. The area that I live in is near some pretty major cities, so you get a lot of people kind of traveling inside and going to and fro and stuff. I'm getting all tangled up. God, there's a hair in there somewhere that I can feel and it's pissing me off. Alright, so we're gonna change colors soon. So we have 3, 2, 1. Oh, we actually have one more to do before we cross over. One more. Let's just tie it from the last row. That's what she said. That one doesn't really make sense here, does it? Alright, and then we're going to carry the green over because we have to bring it over to this side. And now normally I like to leave my ends out on tapestry crochets just because I don't have the patience to worry about it. I don't like when the yarn sticks through, but I think this is working out okay. I think it's working out okay, so I'm not too worried about it. And plus, since it's going on a shirt, I don't want to have all those loose ends inside of it. I think I missed. Go under both lips there. So, making a little bit more of a challenge for myself, but I think it's worth it. There, where is that stitch? 1, 2, 3. There's only one under there. Hang on a tick. Let's find this. This is what I get for doing it in the dark. Especially with black yarn. Alright, I think we got both of them. So now let's put our green back over it so that we can carry that through. And then let's pull. There we go. So then it's 4, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll switch over to the white and keep going with there. The white's the only one I wish I didn't have to carry colors over underneath just because I think it would look better, but I think in the long run it'll be okay. I don't know if we got under both of those there. So I think we do 10 of these. This summer we kept being visited by hawks, Cooper hawks to be exact. God damn it, what the fuck? Cooper hawks to be exact. And it was so cool. It was so cool. Sadly, they haven't been around in kind of a long time. Maybe a month was the last time we saw them, but they were super cool to see. They would come and splash around in our bird bath, and it was one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. I we made it to the end. Well, not the end, but the end of our color changes. So now we'll just go back to green. And that part's nice and easy. Now this is an easy color work just because it's very even, very linear. I made one previously that was a lot of color changing, and I probably should have scaled it up a little bit, but I just didn't have enough yarn. So that's okay though. Probably gonna need a new ball of yarn soon too. That's loud, whatever that is. And they want to put a quarry nearby us, which is gonna be, well, I actually don't know the logistics of it, but from what I understand, it's gonna be pretty bad. Bad, okay. But anyway. It's almost at the end. I usually, well, actually, no, that would be a lie. I don't usually use stitch markers. I just kind of do some raw dogging crochet, and oftentimes that ends with me having to frog a lot of things, but alright. 4, 3, 2, and the last one right in there, perfect. And we'll chain 1, and here she is. So that was row 17, 17, 17, 17. So I'm gonna mark that now we are on row 18. Now we're on row 18. So we'll probably do another row, and then I should get up and do yoga and other stuff. So I'm gonna take a coffee break though. Alright. Let's get crack-a-lack. I'm getting all tangled up over here. Alright. Maybe we should count this time. Maybe we should count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. A couple more, actually more than a couple. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, almost there, 38, and 39. And now we switch to black. Switch to black. Green fades to black. Like that song. Green fades to black. Green fades to black. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics, and I don't really care to. It's not my favorite. Alright, so then we go. I gotta stop making this first black stitch so damn tight. Go 1 and 2, and then black turns to white. Cool. Alright. I don't know who'd be driving like this early, but couldn't be me. It literally couldn't be. I don't drive. I keep burping. I'm really sorry about that. Whatever. Alright, let's get in here. Alright. Maybe it's time for my yearly Saw rewatch. I love the Saw movies. They're all kind of cheesy, but they get pretty cheesy after like probably the 5th or 6th. I love, I think it's the 2nd. Is it the 2nd or the 3rd? Is it the 2nd or the 3rd? Whichever one has, the pit of needles, like the pit of syringes. I think that's... Alright, well, let's think. This first one is like the OG in the bathroom. The second one... Oh yeah, that has to be the second one because you meet Crazy Girl. Is her name Amanda? What the hell's her name? I think it's Amanda. Because you meet her in the second one and you think she's like the junkie, like girl like that. But, well, I guess she kind of was. That's the whole premise of her character, is that she was an addict and Jigsaw, like, saved her. Well, she saved her own life. That's the whole thing, you know? She saved her. It's so goddamn. Anyway, so she's definitely in the second one. Oh yeah, because they throw her in the pit, in the syringe pit, you know, like, and then you find out at the end of that one that she's been working for him, and I think you find out that she was even involved in the first movie. He dies pretty early on in that series too, though, doesn't he? Because he's got like the thing going on with his brain. Oh, we gotta switch. Switch. we just get to leave the other ones dangling. I just feel like I'm faster when I get to the end of a row. I think it has something to do with the way I hold it, like just having less to worry about, like holding on to, I guess. Alright, almost done. I lost track of where we were at. I'm running the risk of getting a knot really soon if I don't untangle my stuff. She said, and then kept going. Somebody's honking. Somebody's honking. Somebody's honking. Somebody's honking. Alright, almost done, almost done, almost done. Almost done, almost done. I think we have just a couple more left. Alright, I think we got 4, 3. I really want to watch Charlie's Angels. 2, 1. In chain. Alright. Now, it doesn't look like we made much progress. That's probably gonna take a little bit. I think once I get to like the top of the one, oh, it's bright out now, hello. I think when I get to the top of the one, that's really going to make or break it. So anyway, thanks for watching if you stuck around, and yeah, let me know if you guys want to see anything or what have you. I'm just kind of doing what I like right now, so I don't know, we'll see. I think ASMR has changed a lot, and I feel like an old head. I'm like, oh, it's so different, you know, but it really has changed a lot, especially since I feel like probably COVID, and I don't even know half the people that are big anymore. I'm still stuck on my like 2012 people that I like, so I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys, and